Hello everyone. I want to welcome you once again to Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Today we're going to make a super simple recipe. It's called a dump cake. Now you can do any flavor you want. You can do, the original dump cake was cherries and pineapple. But today we're going to do a peach because my mom loves peach cobbler and this is very close to peach cobbler. And you only need a very few ingredients. First of all, you'll need a box of yellow cake mix, 2 cans of 15.25 ounce of peaches, sliced peaches in heavy syrup, 1 stick of butter, and you have to cut it up and put it over the top, and then a sprinkle of cinnamon. So we're gonna get started right now. And I always like, oh, and you'll also need a 9 by 13 inch baking dish. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this and I'm going to rub the butter on the bottom just because I like to give it like a little extra, something so it doesn't stick when you're trying to cut it out there. So I've done that. So we'll put this to the side. You can see we've done that. Then I'm going to get the 2 cans of peaches. I'm going to open it up. Like I say, it's super simple and it's so delicious. People will love it, and you can serve it with a little dollop of ice cream, vanilla ice cream on it. And you see what I'm doing? Let me move this. You see what I'm doing? I'm just pouring it into the baking dish. Gonna open the other one, pour it into the baking dish. Alrighty. Just pour it in there, just like that. Let's smooth it out a little bit. So every bite you get some peach in it. Now we're gonna get the cake mix. Just a box of yellow cake mix. Everybody has yellow cake mix. And so I'm gonna open it up. And I like to take a strainer and kind of dust it in there because it gets rid of all the lumps and everything. But like I say, this is a super simple recipe. So let's just shake it all in there, get it all spread out evenly. And you know, I'm a little messy, but you know, it's okay. You can clean it up later because it's going to be so worth it, so good. So, and remember to preheat the oven to 375 degrees. Because the worst thing you could do is get your stuff all prepared and then you have to wait on the oven to heat up. So make sure you start that process right away. So put that over there. We're gonna get this all in here. Just kind of get it all, shake it all in there. Put that back in. Yep, get it all nice in there. Spread it all evenly in there, as evenly as we can. You know, it's not precise. That's why it's called a dump cake, because you just kind of dump it in there. Alrighty. Now that we've got that in there, we're going to smush this down a little because you want it to be packed in there. Clean off the edges, smush it down in there like that. Put it all down in there. Then we're gonna, not that butter, that was just for lining the baking dish. Smoothing some butter on it. So we're gonna get this 1/2 cup of butter, which is 1 stick. And we're gonna get the knife and we're gonna cut it into little squares. And we're gonna place it all over the cake. I try to make sure to get the corners because those are the ones that are usually left behind. I'm gonna put it over here because you don't really want any dry spots in it. I'm gonna put that over there in that corner. And then we're just gonna start leveling out little squares of butter all over the cake. This is a truly delicious, easy recipe. You can teach the kids how to make it. They'll love it. And like I say, you can do it with anything. You can add whatever you like. You can make a dump cake out of anything you like, any kind of fruit you like, but it has to be canned fruit in heavy syrup because it just won't work with anything else. So we're getting all these in there. Getting it all in there nice, lovely. Put little pieces all over it. So every bit of it is kind of covered. Get it on there. Get that in there like that. That in there. Just put them all over it. Okay, so now that I have it all in there, we're gonna get the cinnamon and we're gonna dust it with the cinnamon. Just dust some cinnamon over it because cinnamon is so good in peach cobbler. And this is like a kind of like a cobbler, but so much easier. It's like a crumb cake, but it's really, really good. There we go. I went a little heavy on that part, so gotta clean it up. Alrighty, and now I just add it to the oven and we bake it for 45 to 55 minutes. So I'm putting it in a 375-degree oven. And we're gonna let it do its magic. And while I have you guys, please make sure to like my videos on YouTube and on Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Leave me comments, tell me what worked for you, what didn't work for you, things like that, because I really appreciate all the input that you give me back. But for now, we're gonna let that cook for 45 to 55 minutes, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so we're beeping now, so it's time to get this out of the oven. Let me get a pot holder. We're gonna get it out the oven and see how it's looking. Let's put this trivet here so we don't burn the counter. Well, I can tell you one thing, it smells absolutely delicious. All right. So let's take a look at it. Look at how wonderful it looks. It looks ooey gooey delicious. Okay, so let's recap the ingredients. We have 2 cans of 15.25 ounces of sliced peaches in heavy syrup, 1 box of yellow cake mix, 1/2 cup of butter cut into little squares and put on top of it, and a dash of cinnamon over the top. So basically you've got 4 ingredients: peaches, cake mix, butter, and cinnamon, and that's it. So I hope you enjoy this. Please leave me comments on Kathy's Creole Kitchen on YouTube or Facebook. Let me know how you enjoyed it, and please join me again next week for Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Thank you for watching. I forgot to show you all how delicious it looks. Take a look at it. It looks wonderful. I took it out. It's yummalicious. My mom is waiting to eat it. I'm right here to let you know how good it is. Again, I hope y'all enjoyed, and please join me next week on Kathy's Creole Kitchen. I look forward to cooking for you again. Thanks.